I think your feelings are important, but I also think that people have a tendency towards self-indulgence. And if you deny that tendency, if you ignore that fact, you're going to create a bunch of people that think that the world does revolve around every single nuanced feeling that they have. Also, there's this rejection of responsibility and discipline. They're equating discipline with not just toxic masculinity, but cruelty. That, you're cruel if you impose discipline or if you encourage discipline. I follow Jocko Willink's advice, discipline equals freedom. And I think that's real. And I think that if you can figure out a way to work hard, you will feel satisfaction from the results of that work. It makes you feel better. For a society that's so concerned with feelings, you should be looking at all the different ways that the life that you choose affects the way you feel about things. And if you have really accomplished goals and actually exerted discipline, done things that were difficult to do that you didn't necessarily want to do, but you knew had long-term benefits, that is a part of being like an actualized human. That's a part of being a man. It's a part of being a person who accomplishes things in life. And we're all engaged in this weird idea. And this weird idea is that you work and you get a certain amount of money for that, but the money's not proportionate to effort. It's proportionate to your thought process, how you find your way through things, problem solving. It's basically a puzzle. And some people find an easy path to that puzzle. You invent something amazing, and then you're insanely wealthy. And people say, well, that's not fair. But it's not about fair. It's about reality. There's a thing that happened. And this one thing that this person created, he sold 1 billion units of this thing, and now he's got a shit ton of money. If you want a shit ton of money, you should figure out how to sell 1 billion units of something. And people are like, but that's that is reality. It's an uncomfortable reality for a person with no money and no success and no idea for a product that you're going to sell 1 billion units. People don't want to hear that sometimes because they want to hear that you've done enough. You're amazing. You're a winner. You're a perfect person. You don't need to work harder. People need to accept you, and we need the government to step in and fill in all the holes, fill in all the blanks. And this income inequality idea, like there's an income inequality problem in this country. Well, guess what else there is? There's a fucking effort inequality problem in this country. Some people don't put forth as much effort. Does that mean that everybody should work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week? No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean that. But it does mean that you probably can do more. You can probably work harder or think harder. And if you do that, you will be rewarded with success. Not always, because there's a lot of complications to life, and you got to figure your way through these things, and a lot of times you're going to try things and fail.